Hi guys and girls, I am back, but this time we are going to ensure that you know how to do an in-text citation and that I can show you that. So aside from doing our works cited, we do in-text citations. So I'm just still using the Star Trek idea because why not? And I like Star Trek, so there's that. So let's say I want to put in a factoids section. And I know that's not spelled right because it's not traditionally a word. So we're going to give that a heading. We're going to center it. And I want to have the emphasis background here. Factoids. And maybe with my theme here, I want to change the font style. Slab. Or maybe I want to change that. Ooh, I like that, the green. All right, so I'm using that. But now I have to go out and do what I like to call real life research because you do research all the time. I can't state enough that you do research. Anytime you're going and learning about something, for you guys, a lot of you like to do Fortnite, and I'm going to go off on a little bit about that a little later. But for me, in order for mine to be something about Star Trek, I was searching, did a web search for some facts about Star Trek. Now this is from the website Mental Floss. Now here's the easiest way to help yourselves out here. You should have, if you are one of my students, you should have this right here. The website is credible. It's an EasyBib extension. I want to cite that on EasyBib because I need a works cited as well as in-text citations for when I use specific things. About Star Trek. I don't know why it cut off the article title. Contributors, the author is Brian Reisman. B-R-Y-A-N-R-E-E-S-M-A-N. So while this does create citations, it won't necessarily fill in everything for you, okay? So you need to do your due diligence and add a couple words here and there. Has a website title. The publisher or sponsor is Mental Floss. Add that in. It has the URL. Now, since this is going to be on a website, I do want the URL displayed. On a traditional one, you would not want to do that. But since we're making a website and we'd want people to be able to go directly to those places, I want the URL. It already has a publication date. Create citation. All right. So this right here, oops, no. I'm going to command copy because I'm on a Mac. I'm going to go here. Now I didn't do this before, but I need a page for my works cited. And it appeared in the wrong spot. So I'm just going to drag that down here. Drag. No, drag. There we go. Now it's its own page. So now I go to insert, and I'm pasting it. But that changed the way that it looked a bit. I'm going to go back, view bibliography that I made. It needs the hanging indent, which is why I'm going to copy. I want to share that. Or can I just do, yeah. You know what? I'll do it this way and then I can show you how to do that. So save to Google Docs. It's redirecting me. Choose my account. Allow. Okay, so it created this for me, and now I'll show you how to put that in there too. Okay, so now that we had this right here, all I have to do here, if you want to insert an already existing Google Doc, you go to Docs, and a whole bunch of things are going to come up right there, and poof, there it is. Now, right now it's relatively short, but if I had a bunch more, all I'd have to do to show them all would be to drag my arrow downward so that the whole entire works cited fits on the page. So I can have it this way, and then when you preview it, you'll see the difference between the two. So this is actually a link where then people could pull this out and have my works cited right there, and there's a scroll bar and everything. So that's the benefit of actually using a Google Doc as opposed to just copying and pasting things in. I don't have to worry about the formatting, changing that up, and I have the entire doc as a separate document that can be exported, printed, etc. So that's good for the works cited. But what I want to show you is also about including an in-text citation. Oh wait, I wanted to go back home. So if I have a factoid, let's go back to that article. And one of the fun facts on this article is that Majel Barrett Roddenberry, I totally might have butchered her name, but that's okay. She won't kill me. She doesn't even know me. She actually has been on every single Star Trek series. She's pretty cool. She actually is the voice of the computer, too, of the ship in some of them. Those are things that I knew, but now to be able to cite this, I can actually copy and paste. Command copy. And this is my first factoid. So I insert another text box, and I want to have bullets maybe instead of a list. I'm going to paste that. But now I want to have it a little bit bigger. Oh wait, I got rid of my bullet points, so I can actually put one back in there. And now, since that's not information that I had, remember that in order to give a citation where a citation is due, I need to put in there something that's going to indicate that that is from another source. So I can put in Reisman. I can put in 20 enterprising facts about Star Trek. Those are the things that I would do. So, and then I put the period there. And there's my factoid. That right there lets the people looking at my website know that I didn't think of that. Or I could put in, like I said, sometimes you might want to have it be the title. Copy that, and maybe I want to put that in there. That's one factoid. Find another factoid. Oh, I'm back to normal text. I can do that one as normal text too. I hate that always shows up. All right. Now let's see, another enterprising facts. Let's go and let's look somewhere else. Factoids on Star Trek. I Google search just like you. Fact Republic. It sounds interesting. But remember, I check to see whether my source is valid. Source is not evaluated. Okay, so I'm not going to go to that one. Fandango. That's a popular site. So I bet this website is credible. Star Trek Into Darkness. And this one is actually something that I want to possibly even share. So, can I do that is a good question. It has share options, but none of those were like easy ones for me. Maybe Google Plus. I don't want to post it, no. All right, so Maybe the easiest way is to email myself to post it, but I could also just go through these. Go number 2, 3. Oops, I scrolled. Maybe I can do it this way. Ooh, look at all of these things. Go to this one. I don't know. So let's see. Not really feeling any of these. Ooh, that's a good one. Star Trek Into Darkness features a cameo by Christopher Doohan, the son of the original series Montgomery Scotty. Christopher appears as transport officer with son of Scotty in Into Darkness. So, that is another factoid that I could put in here. And since this one isn't letting me copy and paste, I am going back and forth. Oops, wrong one. Star Trek Into Darkness features a cameo because I'm quoting, by Christopher Doohan. And now, if I want to cut it even, I can say the son of the original series Montgomery Scotty actor James Doohan. Montgomery Scotty Scott. That's a weird way of putting it. Actor James Doohan. That's where I want to end it. And that one, I now need to get my site on EasyBib source ready for that. Don't have an author listed there. It's Fandango. Create citation. So now I'll just go Command copy with that. I'll go back to here, Command V, that end period, and then of course I go back to my works cited page and go to my EasyBib, go back to bibliography. It should have now expanded. So if I want to send it to Word again, I would need to do that, but I don't need to do that at this particular moment. I just wanted to show you that is how we make sure that we have in-text citations. We're giving credit to things that we didn't know exactly. I knew that she worked on every Star Trek series from my own watching, but to have it backed up with fact from something else, I found a source that was cited as credible, and then I did an in-text citation, and I matched that up with a works cited page. That's what you need to do. Get started.